Welcome to this lecture series, Manufacturing Technology Second, Unit 2, Lecture 27, Cutting Tools, Geometry and Metal Cutting Operation. Agenda for today present in this video, operation performed in the centerless machine, boring operation and taper turning methods, uh, okay, and thread cutting methods. In these are the manufacturing operation is generated to only for the lathe machine. Okay, only for lathe machine, the boring operation and taper turning operations and thread cutting operations. Okay, all these manufacturing operation is performed only by lathe machines. Okay, all these topic is present very detailed in this video. Okay, boring operation. Boring is the operation or enlarging the holes already made by a single point boring tools turn of the boring bar or son. Okay, the boring operation before large holes before large holes and okay, in operation of enlarging a holes. Okay, already made, पहले से ही वो बना होगा holes and a single point by using of the single point turning tools. Okay, drilling tools here, drilling tools performed a boring bar on. Okay, and the operation is some that similar to the external turning operation. Suppose that and the external turning operation and the this operation is sometimes are the tools used in the cylindrical workpiece work perform the work performed on the external surface of the workpiece. Okay, however, in view of the internal operation is the more restricted. Okay, the internal in the internal turning operation by use of the increase the hole diameter increase the hole diameter of the workpiece. Okay, by using the internal turning operation tools. Okay, these are operation in the use of only for lathe machine CNC machines perform to the internal turning tools. Okay, this is tools is used for the tail post on the machines and carriage. Tail post is help provided to the carriage. Okay, and the tools is also move for the internal turning operation is the round figure of the hose. Okay, increase for the diameter internal diameter of the workpiece. Also, the tools used in less grade compared to turning tools and as a result to can withstand to large cutting forces. The internal external turning operation in this operation in use for the very cutting required for the large cutting force. Okay, by use of the cutting force is by apply for the cutting of the tool post. Okay, tool post is also provided to the help of the tools and on the help provided to the tool acting to the cutting force. Okay, and the also used in the large grid compared to turning tools. Turning tools is the turn were performed on the surface in the surface of the internal internal diameter of the holes. Okay, and to the of a result, it cannot withstand the large cutting force. Okay, the tools is also used for the large diameters of tools is okay. The This is the purpose of parameters used for some that large these used for the turning operation in the turning operation in use for the use for the sum of standard parameters and applications in this operation used for so that large the large those the turning tools is performed to the turning operation. Boring, this is I use for the boring operation. I will explain for the before page and slide. The boring is used for the generating a accurate holes with good surface finish. Okay, in suppose that this suppose suppose that this is the workpiece. Okay, this is the workpiece in holding. This is the clamp. Okay, this is the clamp. The workpiece is hold for the holding with the help of the clamp. Okay, this is the clamp is the holding for the of the die. This is the chuck. Okay, suppose that this is the chuck of the diameters. Okay, this is the chuck. This is the chuck is the use for this, and this is the boring punch. Okay, this is the tools. Okay, this is the whole diameter of the tools. This is the whole diameter of the before of make for the holes is the this is the internal diameter of the holes. Okay, and the this is the machines is also this is face of the this is the face of the holes. This is the face of the holes, internal holes of the workpiece. Okay, this is the face of the hole. This is the intern this holes, and the this is the suppose the center of the workpiece internal diameter is the small r. Okay, small this is the small r diameter of. Okay, and the external diameter of the holes is the this is the center point, and this is the assumptions for the capital R. Okay, the capital yani external diameter. Okay, this is the small r the internal diameter, and capital R is the external diameter. Okay, small r is the internal diameter, and capital R is the external diameter. Okay, and this is the workpiece is also holding with the help of the chuck of the machines, and this is the work rotation of the workpiece. Rotate for the workpiece with the help of the rotation provided to the of the s- chuck. Okay, and this is the work performed to the tools is selected for the feed rate of the tools. Okay, this is the tools is performed for the work. Okay, this is the face of the tools is work performed to the work, and this is the point is the cutting point of the tools. Okay, this is the tools, this is the tool face of the tool tip of the performed in the and this is the work performed in the internal is the internal whole internal of the internal perform of the holes. This is the feed rate of the tools set for the tools is the perform, and this is the suppose that one tools is the use for the strong tools, very strengthful of the tools use in this operation, and and the other is the holes. The boring is used for the generating the accurate surface of holes with the good surface finish is achieved for the internal diameter of the job. Okay, and used for the reamer tools, and the rake malls also used for the and polishing of complete for the boring holes boring operation, and after is properly complete for the job, and by using of the rake mall polishing, okay, and painting of the job, this is completed for the job. And this is the boring operation, and this is the boring operation used in the operation in the lathe machines, and turning the taper turning methods is used in the operation. This is the taper, this is the workpiece, okay, this is the workpiece, same diameter of the workpiece, okay, and this is the same, and the work and the workpiece is tapered in the increase of the diameter, okay, increase the width of the job, okay, width of the job. This is the capital D, this is the face is the small d, okay. The change of diameter of the holes and thickness of the workpiece, this is the taper operation. Cutting taper on a lathe is one of the most common application, okay. The cutting tools, the cutting the special turning, the cutting of the taper turning operation in use of the special special tools, and such that the depend on the this is operation depend on the feed rate of the tools, okay. Select for the feed rate is the increasing ratio, okay, increasing order of the feed rate, end of starting of the operation, and last end of the operation, and the tool feed rate is increases, okay, according to the standard parameters, and full need of the job, and okay, customer demand, and the need of the fulfill of the market demand, okay. And the number of methods are available for the cutting table in the lathe machine. The taper turning operation in the lathe machines also perform for the more of more operations is the methods used in the taper turning operation. Used for the compound side. Suppose that compound side, say that consider for the job is this is consider for the job, okay, consider for the job is the select for the one time, okay, select for this is the job, this is the start for the before operation, this is okay, this feed of the tools is the feed of the tools side is the, okay, the cutting operation generated by the both side, okay, only one time feed, and the select for the and using for the tools, and first is the in operation requirement of the junctions, first is the use for the compound side, and select for use of the tools, and offsetting of the tailstock, and the tailstock, and use the taper turning attachment of the workpiece workpiece is also holding in the job of the chuck. The compound side is in and the auxiliary side under, okay, dear students, suppose that slide the under strength the tool post is above by the carriage, and also we have taper from the figures, it is the possible to switch the compound slide to the desired angle of the taper as shown in the figure. The cutting operation is used in the taper turning operation. The tools the tools is the performed made of the perpendicular to the workpiece and feet of the given further. Suppose that I consider for in this operation according to the operation is the taper of the tools is selected for the feed rate and direction of the tool tools and select for the tool post, and this is provided to the power of the tools and properly, and the headstock of the machines and tail post also supported for the workpiece. All the machines is the all any mechanism used in these operations is continue. The tools is then for the perpendicular to the axis of rotation of the workpiece, and the tool is the also perform the operation is the axis perpendicular to the axis of the workpiece. Rotation of workpiece. The tool is made of the workpiece is feed for the given for the mutually by the operators. The taper turning methods is the method of the manufacturing methods used in the manufacturing industry of the complete for the taper turning jobs and related to the job job in the by use of the customer demand by need of the customer demand and market. Okay, and other the use of the special purpose of special purpose of the use of components by use in the poles and other uh, so of the step the tapers can be easily done. Limited movement of the compound side the feeding is by the hand and is the non-uniform, and this is the responsible for low productivity and the poor surface finish achieved for in this operation of the workpiece. The feed is given for the pouring the tools directly into the work. Okay, and this is the operation used for in the feed by given for the popularly in the tool directly perform in the work directly to perform in work. Okay, this method is used for the short tapping operation. Suppose that the deals in this according to the this this is the chuck, this is the chuck and holding of the job. This is the tools of the job. This chuck is holding for the job and tool. This is the tool post. This is the tool post, and this is the tools work performed on the job. Okay, and feed rate is also used in this operation. Okay, the taper turning from tools such that the application of the this is the workpiece is the increasing rate of the diameter of the this is the small d, and this is the diameter of the capital D. Okay, all the perform in the taper turning operation. Taper turning methods is